Is cold, and
Yeah.
I don't even like being outside unless I'm bundled up in ski clothes, which I don't happen to own.
Darn.
Darn.
Yeah, definitely South Texas. Not too many people probably have ski clothes. I know those turtles don't. The water temp's still in the 40s, so it's definitely cold out there. You would probably want a wetsuit to head into the water. Here's a look at our almanac for today. We got to 46 for our high, but this morning we didn't quite get to the freezing mark, and I'll explain why here in just a second, but you can see only 10 degrees of variation. That was actually due to the cloud cover. So the clouds limited how much we could cool off last night. You can see only Beeville here on my map hit the freezing mark, and then that also limited our heat up this afternoon, if you want to call 46 a heat up. Here's where we're sitting right now, 45, so still not too far off from our high temperature for the day, and those clouds still blanketing the coastal bend at this time. Heading into tomorrow morning, temperatures do a little bit of a dip. They hold pretty steady through about midnight, and then heading into tomorrow morning, we actually warm up right here along the coast. You can see we also have a little isolated shower chance starting to pop up as we head into tomorrow morning. You're probably wondering what this black dashed line is right here. We call that a inverted trough, a surface trough. That's basically a fancy phrase for saying the wind is in an upside down U shape right along the coast. It's bringing in a lot of moisture to us, so that's why we're a little bit warmer at the coast tomorrow morning. That trough is going to help develop a surface low pressure complete with a warm and cold front, and I've been mentioning this for the past couple of times I've been on air here. We're going to have a pretty wide temperature difference tomorrow morning, up to 60 right at the coast in the warm sector right here of this frontal system, but look at in the brush country, temperatures in the 40s. So definitely a wide variety of temperatures. Most folks probably going to want a jacket tomorrow and an umbrella. Those rain chances really getting going as we head into tomorrow afternoon. So here's what that low pressure is doing in terms of our temperatures. You can see again, I've got it color coded from what we were just at, and moving into the rest of your Sunday and Sunday night, you can see how as this low pressure moves upwards to the north in our northern counties, it's going to take the warmer air with it. So some of us will be able to warm up a little bit around the coastline compared to those still very chilly further inland. So let's backtrack to where we were. Here's tomorrow afternoon with those rain chances across the coastal bend and then that low pressure lifting. As that happens, this is helping to focus a lot of rain chances here in the coastal bend. So Monday overnight, Sunday overnight into Monday morning, still carrying those rain chances. And again, we've got that increased humidity and temperatures thanks to the frontal system right at the coast. So let's pull this all out. We've got lots of moisture. We've got the surface low pressure, but we've also got just an unsettled weather pattern overall in the upper levels of the atmosphere. You can see lots of these pieces of energy coming across into the state of Texas. So it's not just us. We've got a wet weather pattern around a lot of the state here for the next week or so. You can see even into the middle of the week on Wednesday, still hanging on to that unsettled and active weather pattern. Now heading a little further into the end of the week, Thursday, Friday, that's when models are starting to split. One of them wants to bring a cold front in and the other is kind of like, no, I don't think so. But I did go for a little bit of clearing as we see some of that moisture dissipate with all of the rain chances that we have earlier in the week using up that moisture. So here's a look at those rain chances, the highest one being tomorrow night as well as into tomorrow afternoon, and then gradually fading out as we head further into the week, which again, a little more uncertainty in the forecast heading further into the week. Here's a look at the rain forecast in terms of rainfall totals. Higher totals still existing up towards southeast Texas. A couple inches are possible around the coastal bend, anywhere from 1 to 4 inches with the highest totals to the northeast. So here's a look at tomorrow's forecast. Again, this was for Corpus Christi. If you're a little further inland, it's going to be cooler with highs still struggling to break out of the 40s. So here's that forecast. Again, it's going to be a wide variety of temperatures tomorrow afternoon, a little bit milder towards the coast. You can see those temperatures working their way up as we head into Monday and Tuesday. They look pretty steady through the rest of this week with those rain chances finally fading out. Brian.
The Islanders getting ready for a